Hi. So today I'll be sharing a video with you guys that I made a year ago on 10th May 2018, and I made it with the intention of sharing it then, but I think I just got too conscious or too scared. So I thought I'll share it in a while when I have the courage to do that, whether it's the next week or the next month. And as it turns out, that day is today. So that's it. Hi. So this is the first time I'm doing this, like telling my story on the internet, and I feel a little awkward. So sorry for that. But I feel a lot of my friends, not even friends, acquaintances, and everyone who knows me, has a lot of questions about my hair, about why I started to wear a scarf in school, in college. Sorry, school people, I think no. Yeah, I just wanted to clear that up because I don't think anyone knows for sure, and people speculate more than they are willing to ask. So I just want to clear it up. And now, because I'm going to take a very important decision for myself, and I don't want anyone to get, even my closest friends, most of them don't know, and I don't want anyone to get shocked when they meet me. Or, yeah, so basically, I'm going to shave my head today, and I'm going to be wearing wigs if I want, and if I don't want, I'm going to go out like this. It's like my own personal choice. There's no compulsion on me. So I don't want people to think I'm showing them or like being someone who I'm not, or deceiving them by wearing a wig, because I'm telling you, like, I am wearing a wig. I'm not trying to hide that fact. Um, so when I was in ninth standard, I started losing chunks of my hair, and when I went to the doctor, they told me it was alopecia areata. So I basically, alopecia is an autoimmune disease which causes your immune system to feel that your hair follicles are a foreign outside body attacking your body, and that is why the immune system protects itself by killing those hair follicles. So one of the treatments are of course steroids, and another one is immune suppressants, which suppress your immune system so that it doesn't react against your body. uh, it's a very unpredictable disease. For some people, it'll happen once, and then after it gets cured by the medicines, it'll never happen again. And for others, it's a reoccurring disease. It relapses after a certain point of time. So even if you get better for the first time, uh, then after maybe 15 days, or maybe after 1 year, or maybe after 5 years, it'll happen again. And for me, it was such that it happened every year. I used to get better, and then after I think 1 year, it used to happen again, and I again used to take the medicines, and I again used to get better, but then it happened again. And I think from class 11th till the second year of college, it was stable, so it hadn't happened. But uh, then it relapsed in the beginning of the third year. So it's different for each person and each case. And I don't think there's there are many people who know about this disease. Even I didn't know about it until I got it. Um, so I think it's not a disease which people are aware about, and there should be awareness, because many people in India do suffer from it, and they don't know where to go or whom to talk to. So another reason I'm doing this is because I want people to know that I'm here, and I've lived with this since the past 7 years, 8 years, and I think I really know all there is to know about it, and I'm willing to help them if they ever need anything. Like I know in the beginning you have a lot of questions, like what is happening, why is this happening, how to make it better, or what to expect. And I really think I can help others with that, because when it happened to me, I didn't have much information on this, and which is why I want to be there for someone else. So basically it looks something like this. So there's just like patches where the hair is not there because you have lost so much of it, and basically this is it. um, yeah, so I've been wearing a topper, which is like an extended hair which attaches to this part, and then it covers the rest of it, so it looks normal. This has been a phase in my life. um, So recently, when it relapsed again while in college, I wore a scarf, and after that, I started wearing that topper. But now, recently, the hair loss has increased so much. Like I can feel it going back to the first ninth experience, because it's very similar. Like I just comb once, and there'll be a little like this much chunk of hair, and it's quite I don't know, tiring. After so many years, it's quite tiring to just keep doing that. And just looking at it, and when you're sleeping, it's just when you wake up, there's so much hair on your pillow, on your bed. um, it's just very tiring and irritating after a point of time. And I didn't know what to do, and that's how I decided to shave my head for my own comfort. And I know it's in India especially, I feel there's a lot of this is such a thing that won't be accepted in the society, and I know people will look at me differently if I go out without hair. um, but I think there should be the I'll be maybe the change, and that should be good. I had a lot of inhibitions about doing this, of course. I think any girl would, um, but I'm glad. I just couldn't understand if it was worth it. If it was worth compromising everything else in my body just for my hair, and that too not permanently, because these medicines, these steroids, these immunosuppressants, they work temporarily. They'll get your hair back temporarily, but once you stop taking them, your hair will go again. And if you continue taking them, then your body will die, I think, because they cause damage to your internal organs, they cause weight gain, they cause you to get sick very often. Immune suppressants, obviously, so that sort of thing. But it's so tiring to get sick like 3 to 4 times in a month. I didn't realize it would be so tiring. In the beginning, I was willing to sacrifice everything for my hair. Like I don't care about the internal organs, I don't care about anything. I want my hair, because I think one of my favorite part of my body since childhood was my hair. I've been a little like towards the overweight side since childhood, I think. And my hair was one thing that I loved about myself, because it was brown since childhood, and everyone used to ask me, do you get it colored? And I used to say no, because it's my natural color. And I don't know, it was just my favorite part. And when I lost it, I think I was very, very, very sad, because I lost the one thing I liked about myself. Mm, but and that's why I say that if I wear wigs, it'll be my own choice, because I like hair. I like having hair. And it'll give it's better actually, because I can take any color wig or any different styles, any number of different styles I want. I can wear a different style each day, and that'll make sure that people know it's a wig. Because one of like I have a very strong feeling that if I wear a wig, people will think I'm deceiving them. Like they'll think I'm being someone who I'm not. But that is why I want all of you to know that I will be wearing a wig. And sometimes I will be wearing nothing and coming to college maybe, or going out without a wig, because that's my own personal choice. And I don't want anyone to get shocked, or obviously people will get shocked on the street. Everyone won't have seen this video, but of course my known friends and acquaintances who have a lot of questions will know what why this is and what this is for, and why I don't have hair. Okay, so I'm gonna be making another video while shaving my head. I'm not gonna be shaving it. The barber is gonna be doing that, but I'm gonna be making a video, because I want this to be a memory to keep for myself as well. Needless to say, it was a very difficult decision for me, because I was so confused, as I said, between what would be the brave thing to do, or what would be the right thing to do. But I think that is different for a lot of people. And I think I was scared more than anything of doing this. I know this is the correct decision for me. I would be much happier maybe. But I was scared, obviously, that people would judge me, and who would ever be attracted to me. Of course, that's like practically speaking. Uh, but I think in the end, I should focus on my happiness and my what I'm comfortable with, because I think it will solve so many of my problems to do this. I won't have to think about it every day, because this is a stress-induced disease. So if you're stressed about anything, it'll happen more. Um, and I used to be stressed about this most of the time. So I used to be stressed about losing my hair and having alopecia, and then because of that stress, I used to increase the problem and increase the hair loss. And I think that's gonna be solved one of the problems, because I won't keep thinking about it, because I won't have hair to think about. Because otherwise, when I comb or anything, when I see so much hair falling out, I just start thinking and crying or whatever. But if I don't have hair, I won't do that, and I won't get stressed every day. It's like I think my mental health would also be better. And I I know I'm being very stupid actually. I know I won't lose any friends, but I know this will be uh, a speed breaker maybe for making new friendships, because if I go for my internship without any hair, or like anywhere where where I meet new people, um, I think like they'll just feel awkward and not want to talk to me. But I have so many people. I have my friends, my family, who know about this, and I'm so glad for them. And thank you for being there with me. I know this isn't such a big thing. People are dying all over the world, and I'm overreacting about such a simple thing. The bell just rang, and I think the barber is here, so I'm gonna go. And thanks for listening.
फिर आ जाए तो ये आएंगे, बाल तो आ जाएंगे आपके।
नहीं, बड़े दिन हो गए इलाज से ना, वो बीच में आते हैं जाते
वो
हैं।
होता है ना, मैं बतलाऊँ आपको, बहुत अच्छी आयुर्वेदिक दवाई है।
बहुत करके देख लिया, ये थक कह रही थी और मैंने बिल्कुल
नहीं नहीं नहीं। साफ हो गए तो ये बाल आने हैं।
अच्छा
किस तरीके से आने चाहिए? अब ज्यादा मत देखो आप, ज्यादा देखो भी मत और ज्यादा सोचो भी मत।
देखा अंकल कितना।
Hi, I did it. Um, this is my head right now, and I feel good. I think feels a little weird to touch it. And generally, when I'm doing this, there's no hair dancing around with me. But I'm happy. I think I'm happy. I don't have to worry. I can just sleep and wake up and do everything without worrying. Yes, so that was it. This is one of the three wigs that I currently have. And even though this past year, all my friends, all my acquaintances, all the new people I've met, I've told every one of them this as soon as I could, because as I said, I didn't want anyone to think I was hiding something. I was still scared of putting this on social media because of the kind of reaction you can get. But I don't know. I think right now I'm currently in this phase that I really want to do everything that I'm scared of, because that's how you get over that fear. So and I thought it's kind of symbolic to do it today, exactly after 1 year. Another thing I realized was one thing which I should have realized long ago, because it was very obvious. And so when I went to Paris in the summer vacation, I thought that one day I thought that I would go out just without wearing a wig to see the type of reaction that I get, because I wanted to see if people stare, just the reaction. Because if it's happening in an abroad, like foreign country, we all know the chances are that in India it will happen more. So just to see that, I went out. Thankfully, I took a scarf, because I realized after just half an hour, the primary function of hair is not just like the physical appearance; it's to protect our body. The like primary function we've been learning since school. and it protects your body against heat, against cold, against dirt, germs, etc., etc. Because my scalp was completely exposed, and I got a terrible headache just after half an hour. And even after that, when I did wear a scarf, it didn't make much of a difference because it's just a cloth. So another reason that I wear wigs more often now is just because I don't want to get that headache in the heat. And when the weather is nice and when I want to go out without wearing a wig, I wear scarves. So that's comfortable. Or when I'm going to the gym, I wear scarves because obviously it will be really uncomfortable working out while wearing a wig. So that's it. And I think my experience with this, if you're someone who's been going through the same thing and you're watching this, I would say I really, really am. I'm glad of the decision that I made, because even though obviously there are moments where you feel conscious about telling someone, or if you have a crush and you have to tell that person, then it's even more. I don't know. You'll feel shy and you'll have moments where you'll feel sad, but overall this is so much healthier. This is so much healthier for your mind, because I know I would have thought about my hair every day if I hadn't done this. And right now I don't. Right now I don't have that tension. Right now I don't have to eat medicines every day. I don't have to go to the hospital to get injections on my head. I don't have to do anything. It's so much more peaceful in the overall sense. And so what if you have to deal with 2-3 incidents in a year when you'll feel sad because of this? It's not a big deal, and eventually that will also go away, I'm sure. Because with time, you learn, you grow, you accept. There will be a time in my life and I won't think about this at all. uh, hmm so yeah, that was it. Bye.